Before I saw God this week, when we first came into town, we stopped by Bilo. The sign says, "Welcome to Salkehatchie." And we go inside, and the town is waiting on us to get here to share our love and hope with the people in town. Every year we come, the town opens their arms up to us. We run into friends, family, stuff in the town, not just the houses we're working on, but everybody we run into is open to us being here, helping out the families here, and just welcoming all the kids and adults here to help work out.
Don't look at the camera.
Coming to Salkehatchie, you're surrounded by youth your own age, and it just kind of puts into perspective how fortunate you are and how you can bond so easily within a short amount of time with all the people in your site family because you have the one interest with your faith. And you know, it's good to work together with people who have the same beliefs as you because you get stuff done quicker and you have a reason for doing it.
Here at Salkehatchie, some of the different ways I see God on the site is really with the relationships that we build, not only in our new site family that we choose on Sunday night or Saturday night, but with the site owner and the homeowner. I mean, our site here, we've had Mr. Michael, who owns the house, he's come out and worked with us every single day, and his sons are coming out, and the shack right behind me is really his son's main home.
Just being here, like you never realize that God is like always around you, but being here, God is always here, and you like feel it, and you see it. So
Miss Mack was our homeowner, and she was very special and a very Christian woman. She kept thanking us for everything we did and called us Salkehatchie Miracle 2012 because every time we went to do something, it was a miracle. It didn't fall down on her. That we constantly had problems, but we were able to get it together and left her with a house better than what it was when we got there.
This week I've seen God majorly through my homeowner, Miss Mack. She's a wonderful lady, she's very enthusiastic, and we're here to help her, but in everything we do, she wants to help us by giving us water, by donating money because we're running short. It's simple things like we came here to help her, but as much as we're doing, she wants to give back to us no matter how much we give her.
At Salkehatchie, God is so present, but it's because we're looking for God in everything that we do. And so this week made me realize that you always need to be looking for what God is doing in your life because it's always that present, it's just we're not ever looking.
I've seen God this week by just how hard everyone's working and everyone's effort to get the house done because it's really bad, and through our homeowner, Miss Mack, because she has so much faith in us.
I've seen God this week with just the children and the youth, the way they've come together, the way they started out the week not knowing anybody, and just how they've come together and just perform as a team and serve the Lord and just come together and do what He's led them to do. And
not about the work, it's about the people who live here. And you learn so much from them and how much they appreciate what they have, even if their kitchen floor is sinking, even if their roof is leaky, even if their toilet's not working.
My faith's been changed this week through the homeowners because before I had like whatever I wanted and I would still think I needed more, but they live with whatever they have and they don't complain about it, and it just like shows that you don't need to have like the perfect things and everything that you want just to like be closer to God.
And before I just thought that all the good people had the good things, and I see that these people, they love God so much and they love everyone around them so much, but they're living in the worst conditions, and it just taught me to never take anything I have for granted.
And then coming to Salkehatchie, it shows that I build the relationships with the people that serve with God, and we can all come together as one just to serve for Him.
I feel as if like before, faith wasn't like my #1 priority, and by working on Miss Wheeler's house, who's my site owner, and seeing her appreciation of what we do, it's just totally renewed my faith, and I now have a greater appreciation for what I have.
And this week changes me just that much that it makes me really want to focus on making my life about more of that journey of faith and not having to go back, but a continuance of that. And it has really given me a lot of faith to continue that journey.
Coming to Salkehatchie really made me realize that I need to stop blaming God and thanking Him for the bad things that happen, because there's always good things to come after. Here you just see God in everything, like doing a devotion, and then everything during the day happens and it just follows right with that devotion, or a song will play and it just goes right with everything that you're feeling.
I really am glad that I came because I met a lot of new friends, and I've learned that I take everything for granted, so I'm not as selfish anymore. I see what they have, that they have a lot less than I do, and I really appreciate them.
On our site this week, I've been on site 2, and oh, my name's Brooke, if no one knows. I forgot to say that. And you never know how close you can get to a person, even though they're in your youth group. I've been on with Haley, and there's some things I really honestly didn't know about Haley that like have brought me closer to God and made me like more wanting to like get into it.
Like there's this quote, and it's some people are so poor all they have is money, and that can be so true. And other ways it's like some people are so rich all they have is love, and really like that's really all these people have, but it works for them. And even though they're separated, you still see them together, and their faces are lit up all the time when they're with each other. They love each other so much, and they love God so much, and they know He's going to provide. And it makes you just really think about where you are. If you can look at them as an inspiration and see that they can still know that God is there for them, then you could know that God's there for you.
For me, Salkehatchie hasn't necessarily shifted my faith, but rather that it reaffirms it and recenters it every year. I look forward to this week every year because Salkehatchie is real, and you get here and you're just, it's all about, you see true Christian love in the houses and the homeowners and the kids, all the youth that you spend time with, and how much everyone just loves each other. And
this week has really showed me that I have a purpose, and my purpose is to help somebody out and spread His word. And it just took me Salkehatchie to realize that.
Salkehatchie has definitely changed my faith because before, like, I've been away from church a lot, and now that I realize that God's always there for me and He'll always be there for the rest of my life, and that He always forgives.
I've been really worried recently about school and money for going to a different school next year, and I really don't even need to worry about it because if that's where I need to be, He'll provide it. Mr. Burness is a great man, and he's in the hospital right now, and I hope he makes it out all right. He should be fine, but we're doing this for him and for God, and having fun while we do it.
All right.
Because you see these people who have like these horrible houses that are just falling apart, and they give everything they have for God and just have so much faith in Him and just expect Him to improve their lives so much. So you can't not have a stronger faith after seeing these people like this.